A survey of doctors reveals many do not feel informed about how to treat menopause, some admitting they aren't up to date on current studies. Health reporter Haley Hernandez joins me now to chat more about this. This is not reassuring when you hear that.
No, and really it's difficult for doctors. That's one thing that you'll talk to doctors about like, oh, how do you stay up to date? It's like constantly doing homework, right? And the reason that that's hurtful to many women is that they can go a long time without treatment of these miserable menopause symptoms, and that can hurt their relationships and it can hurt their health.
So what are the options they have now
to treat it?
Yeah.
So there's actually, like, doctors get super frustrated about this. There's not a whole lot of treatments on the market, but some common types include oral pills, there's vaginal rings and creams, there's transdermal implants, patches, gels. So there is stuff. The pellets are the ones that are put in under the skin, and I talked to 3 women who swear by this. It's injected into your body. It's a steady release of hormones that lasts for months at a time. A little bit controversial, though.
Right. And I would imagine, is it uncomfortable to talk about?
Yeah, so the doctor says that a lot of times people come in and they want to talk about the insomnia and the hot flashes and headaches and things that we all know about. But, you know, there's other things, your libido, there's other things that women aren't, and they aren't comfortable talking about it until they kind of find that relief. And they're like, oh my gosh, I've been living with this for so long.
When you talk about relief, what are some of the benefits these women could have with these types of treatments?
So the benefits do include fewer symptoms. They get a lot more energy, as I mentioned, improved libido. But this was once a controversial treatment, hormone replacement therapy. A lot of people are still cautious about that. Some doctors are still even warning against it. Dr. Terry Ann Samuels in Bel Air says those studies that people are talking about, they're outdated, and it's proven that post-menopause complications can be reduced if a woman is on hormones. Post-menopause complications are your bone health, your heart health, dementia. Dr. Samuels says that women's longevity depends on delaying or eliminating those complications, because someone in their 50s now is young. So it's too young to feel bad. It's too young to have these health problems because your hormones are just changing.
Is this the common age for menopause when you say 50s?
Right. So on
this
average,
is all foreign to me.
I know. No, but a lot of women don't even know that it can even start a lot younger.
Sooner.
Yeah. So on average, it is 50, but that means that your symptoms can begin in your 40s. And really, no age is too young. I talked to Isabel Reyna, who is 32, and she didn't know that she was going through menopause until IVF wasn't working out for her, and that was the experience that she was having when she realized that she was already going through menopause.
And she was
because of the hormonal imbalance that brought on the depression and the mood swings, and of course, being 32 years old, I didn't know what was going on with my body, so I just thought I was stressed with life and work.
Hot flashes during the day, night sweats at night, but to the point where I would have to get up in the middle of the night and put a blanket or something else, another set of sheets on the bed, because I had sweat through everything that was there. And if I could go back to sleep, about an hour later, I'd wake up and have to do it all over again. So it was just this, the insomnia, the not being able to sleep consistently, the night sweats, and because I travel, I was in a lot of different places. I didn't have the convenience of being able to put down another sheet. I was just miserable.
Yeah. So what did you notice then when you switched?
It was like what I told Dr. Samuels was, I said I felt like I was 21 with the energy and libido of a 21-year-old, but with the common sense that comes with another, 30 plus years on the planet.
And all of the women have stories like that about how miserable the symptoms were. They all happen to use the pellet therapy, and they say that their symptoms dramatically improved once they were using that. But we are putting their whole discussion, as you can tell, it's pretty juicy discussion, and it's all up on the website now.
Well, it's juicy, it's fascinating, but it's relevant, right? So many women especially are interested, they're curious, they're impacted by this.
So I get really passionate about women's health because we always take no for an answer. You know, it's like, oh, well, women have been going through this forever, so deal with it. And we're like, okay, we'll deal with it. But research is changing. What's out on the market is changing. So you could just ask your doctor. And if your doctor's not listening to you, then maybe get a second opinion, or just say, I heard about this, or I heard about this. Is this good for me? You know, we talked about one person using the estrogen patch and she felt like that was too much. She cut the patch into quarters. So, I mean, it can be as simple as that, but you got to just keep pushing for answers.
You have to be your own advocate. Of course, this conversation continues, as you said, online. It is fascinating to hear. I know As I mentioned, it's a foreign language, but it impacts so many people. And
Every woman you know will go through it.
oh, I know. That I do know. Haley, thank you.
Thanks, Zach.